Now we are going to study today the new topic, second chapter, global warming. Okay, let us see first what is global warming. The excess accumulation of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere disturb the energy balance. It means the greenhouse gases we studied earlier in greenhouse effect, which are that CO2 and nitrous oxide, CFC, methane and water vapor. When they are increased in atmosphere excess in the more amount, then they disturb the heat balance, and due to this they increase the heat and cause rise in air temperature. So this increase in air temperature due to excessive concentration of greenhouse gases is known as global warming. Okay students, so this is the definition, means increase in air temperature due to the excessive concentration of greenhouse gases is called global warming. There are four major activities which produces greenhouse gases. Okay, first is agriculture, second is energy use, third is industrial process, and fourth is deforestation. Due to these four activities, mostly these gases increase in the atmosphere. Okay, now let us see what are the impact. Scientists has observed that during the last ice age, the climate in many parts of the world have dramatically changed, and one of the most significant change was the increase in air temperature. So due to increase in temperature, it was having so much some negative impacts in the whole on the whole earth surface. Let us see what are that impact. First is rise in sea level. Okay, increase in temperature would what do, it would speed up in melting the glaciers, ice cap, iceberg in northern and southern part of the world. And if the melting glaciers will melt, then what will happen, there would be rise in sea level and the flooding of coastal areas. So rise in sea level will have negative impacts on the human settlement, those who are living nearby coastal areas, agriculture, some wetlands and even tourism. So this is the first impact, rise in sea level. Second impact will be there would be change in agriculture. Increase in air temperature would affect the world food productions. Is it? If suppose every crop has required different climatic condition. So if wheat requires temperature between 10 to 15, and if it is temperature is increasing 25-30, so it would not be possible. So we may have to shift the wheat growing areas to the northward. And even more the temperature, more humidity, rainfall pattern would also change. So it will affect the production of crop, and crop types of crops will also be affected. Okay, so this is the second impact. Climate change. Third impact. As earth surface will heat, then climatic pattern will change. The frequency of flood and storms would threaten the coastal communities. Heat waves means temperature will remain hotter for so longer time. Some place may cause fire, some place may cause due to more temperature drought conditions also. So climate will be changed. Next impact is shortage of for fresh water. Fresh water resources may diminish, or they may totally vanish. Why? Because due to shrinking of mountain glaciers, reduced snow cover. Is it? And rising sea, and that this may contain salt, so they may reduce the fresh water. Rising sea level may pollute fresh surface and groundwater supplies with salt water, because if the sea level will rise, all the water will pollute the fresh water, even the surface and ground, and because it will get mixed with the salt, so there will be shortage of fresh water. Okay, increase in health risk. Millions of people around the world will be under health risk, because this, if anywhere rise in sea level will flood the areas, so we may have the effect of malaria, dengue, yellow fever, other infectious disease. Even malaria or other mosquito infected disease will spread to those regions which are not too cold for the mosquitoes to breed and survive. Is it? So there would be increase in health risks. Loss of biodiversity. Biodiversity means number of plant per species, plant or animal living in particular area. So plant and animal species, that they mostly grow and develop in specific temperature range. And if global warming will increase, then what will they be forced to shift them towards to even some colder areas or high altitudes or latitudes. So many species even may extinct also due to this temperature. And the last one is the increase in evaporation rate. Water in lakes and rivers due to more temperature would evaporate faster due to increase in air temperature, and it can also cause change in characteristic of ocean current. So these are all the impact of global warming. Okay, there is some certain need to control also, so we have to control this. So what can we do? We can use alternative energy resources in place of coal and petroleum. Okay, reduction, we can use some reduce chemical fertilizer and insecticide which we are using for crops. We can reduce it, use some organic fertilizer. And reduction in deforestation, especially in tropical rainforest, because you know that they absorb much of the CO2. Is it? By this we can mostly conserve the CO2 also. Planting more trees in deforested area, wherever we have no barren land, that place, so we can control these fine alternative materials such as hydrocarbons, which can possibly reduce the release of CFC in the environment. So these are some measures taken to control the global warming. Okay, students.